Okay, so this week's board challenges, the first one, this one, the beginner one, had this function. Let me just copy and paste it. So we had this function, and then I asked you for questions. So first of all, so the first question was to invoke the function. So to invoke the function, you need to type the name and then parentheses. If we try to invoke it like this, we're going to have an error because here this is wrong. So if I try to, you see, we have this error. Can you see it like this, or do I zoom it a bit more? You can see it? Can you see it? Okay. Okay. So then we need to fix this. Okay. What if now we invoke it like this? What do you think is going to happen? So yeah, so first name is going to be undefined, last name is going to be undefined, and then it's going to try to add undefined plus undefined. And? Undefined. No, it will be not a number. Sorry? Not a number. Because it will make them a string when you have a string. But because we don't have any string, they're both undefined. So, like.
Could you please bring the console slightly higher?
Yes. This?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So let's invoke it properly. So let's say first name, my name, Esteban. Last name, Lopez. Okay. So we invoke it like this. Second question was what this is going to return. So this is going to return my name without a space. What if we wanted a space? So we need to either put it here inside the argument we are passing, or on this other one, or create another string here with a space on it, or we can do template literals. Okay, there's a few ways. Okay, so next question. So what if I only pass one argument? So when you do this, it's going to return Lopez undefined. Why? Because the argument you are passing is going to be the first, assigned to the first parameter, and then last name is defined, but it doesn't have any value, so it's going to be undefined. And because we have a string and we are using a plus, it's going to concatenate it into a string. So first name is Lopez, last name is undefined, Lopez undefined. And then the last question was, what if I delete this? And this is going to throw an error because it's going to be looking for first name, but first name is not declared anywhere. So it's going to tell you, hey, I can't find first name. It's not defined. It's a reference error. I don't have a reference for first name. So that was it for the first one. Any questions about this?
You can basically anyway, if you say last name plus first name, it will be would that work? If you do last name
Plus first name. If I change the order,
yes.
No, it would be the same error. We can try it if you want. So just a second. be, so if I clear the console, yeah, same error, because it's going to look for first name, but first name is nowhere, so reference error. Okay, so I'll move to the intermediate now. So we had, we had this on the board. So first of all, we need to close the curly brace, right? Otherwise, like if we don't have it and we try to, you see, it's already telling us that there's a syntax error. So we need to close it. And then, first question was to invoke it. So we write the name, transform, and the parentheses. And that way you invoke a function. So if we do that, we have a type error. Why? Because it's looking for a function map in a type that doesn't have that method. So we need to pass an array. So right now we're going to get something different, but at least this error is gone, because now it's an array. We have an empty array. Let me just clear it. Okay. So
basically this kind of work even if you don't have, if you have syntactical errors in your function.
That's not a syntax error. It's just it's not being invoked. The syntax is right, but you are not invoking the to uppercase. So if you put, so first of all I want to show you what this is going to return if I don't put the, so let's say words, so hi, then bye. So if I run this, what do you think is going to happen? Error. My computer is going to explode. No. So it's going to return the definition of to uppercase. If you try to return a function without invoking it, it's going to return you the definition of the function. So, and because it's an array, and we are using, I'm going to explain what is map, but we are using map, so on each element of the array, we have the definition of the function. So yeah, you can see it here. Okay, so now if we fix this, now we are invoking it right. The second question was, what is this going to return? So it's going to return hi to uppercase and bye to uppercase. Yeah. So the third question was, what is map and how does it work? So map is an array method. That means that only works in arrays. That is going to take an array and is going to iterate over each element of the array. And on each iteration is going to perform some operation, anything that we tell the method to do, and return a new array with the results of these modifications we are doing. So the map method takes an argument that is a callback function, and inside this callback function we are passing this argument that is each value. So when we say word to uppercase, what we mean is we want to run this method to uppercase into each method, into each element of the array. Sorry. So the last question, can the callback function take more than one argument? So yes. So we have we have the first argument, the first parameter is going to be the value. The second one is going to be the index, and the third one the array. So just let me make this a bit more readable. So, for instance, if I do this, not one, sorry, plus index, this is going to be, what do you think this is going to be? So what will it be then? Exactly, high 0 by 0. So it's going to get each word, it's going to make it capitalized, and after that it's going to add the index. So yeah, high 0 by 0 by 1, sorry. And the array is the array in which the map method is working. And this is useful because if you are chaining methods, in this case the array is the same as the original array. But if you are chaining methods, it might not be the case, and you might need to work on that array. So the way to access the array where the map is working on is by this third parameter.
Could you please explain that again?
Yes. So yeah, I'll do an example then. So then tell me words. Any word. So chicken. Chicken. Another one. Chop. Another one. Falafel. Okay. So now we have 5 words, and then before running the map method, we are filtering dot filter by length. So the logic is the same as in with map. We have a callback function, and then each element is going to be a word, and then we want to filter the words that have a length less than 4. So now this array, when we use the map, is going to be different. So let me just so on line 4, let me just clear this. So on line 4, the array, so not like this, sorry. The array is going to be the original one, right? So yeah, I'll copy it. But then on line 5, the array, what do you think is going to be? Sorry? It's going to be changed. Yes, but what elements are going to be inside the array? No, it's going to be the ones that have a length of less than 4, right? So if this works, it's going to be high, by, then the length of chicken is 7, so it doesn't pass. Shop is 4, it doesn't pass the condition, and falafel doesn't pass. So the array on line 5 is going to be high by. So this array is not the same as in line 4, right? They are different arrays. So if I, for some reason, I needed to know the length of the array in which we are applying the map. So let me see. So word, sorry, plus array dot length, for instance, the length is going to be different. It's not going to be 5 as on the beginning, right? The length on line 5 is going to be 2, right? So if I run this method, this function, what is it going to return? It's go- high capital and what else? And 5. High 2, yeah. High capital 2 and by capitalized 2, because the new length of the array is 2, it's not 5. Because the map is being applied on the new array, not on the first one. Do you understand it? So I'll run it just to check. You see? Any more questions? No? Okay. So I'll leave it here then and stop recording. Thank you.